Hello, everyone. Today, we will study scaffolding works in the chapter of masonry works construction. Scaffolding for masonry is a temporary facility used for stacking materials and providing a working platform for masons during wall masonry construction. When workers lay bricks on the ground or on a floor slab, labor productivity is highly affected by bricklaying height, with the highest efficiency at around 0.6 meters above ground. But when it reaches a certain height, workers' efficiency decreases significantly, and labor intensity also increases. At this time, scaffolding must be erected to meet the requirements. Considering factors such as bricklaying efficiency and construction organization, each scaffolding setup is typically about 1.2 meters high, referred to as the one-step height, or the masonry workable height. This lesson is divided into three parts. First, requirements for scaffolding. Second, classification of scaffolding. Third, safety measures for scaffolding. Let's first look at the requirements for scaffolding in masonry construction. Scaffolding is a temporary supporting structure used during construction. It needs to be completely removed upon project completion. Scaffolding must be used safely and should meet the requirements for workers' operations, material stacking, and transportation. It should also be safe, stable, and reliable. Easy to assemble, dismantle, and move. Use materials efficiently, and be reused multiple times. So how many types of scaffolding are there? And how are they classified? By setup position. Scaffolding consists of external scaffolding and internal scaffolding. By materials, it includes timber scaffolding, bamboo scaffolding, and tubular steel scaffolding. By functional purpose, it is divided into working scaffolding, protective scaffolding, and load-bearing scaffolding. By structure, scaffolding includes multi-pole scaffolding, frame scaffolding, suspended scaffolding, cantilevered scaffolding, lifting scaffolding, and prefabricated modular scaffolding. By the number of rows, scaffolding can be single row or double row. As you can see, there are many types of scaffolding. Next, let's focus on several common types of scaffolding. We first look at external scaffolding. Generally, scaffolding set up outside a building is called external scaffolding. It can be used for exterior wall masonry, as well as for exterior wall decoration work. Its main types include tube and coupler scaffolding, cuplock scaffolding, and frame scaffolding. Tube and coupler scaffolding is currently the most widely used type. It has high reusability, low amortized cost, easy assembly and dismantling, and good adaptability to changes in building elevations and layouts. Next, we will learn its structural requirements. Tube and coupler scaffolding mainly consists of steel tubes and couplers. It mainly consists of standards, ledgers, transoms, braces, planks, and base plates. The pipes are usually welded steel tubes with a diameter of 48 mm and a thickness of 3.5 mm. The basic types of tube and coupler scaffolding are single row and double row scaffolding. Couplers are connectors between steel pipes, and they come in three types: right-angle couplers, sleeve couplers, and swivel couplers. They are used for right-angle, inline, or swivel connections between steel tubes. When dismantling tube and coupler scaffolding, take it down in order from top to bottom. Do not throw the parts carelessly. Sort and store the tubes and couplers properly. Repair any damaged components. Scaffold tubes should be repainted once a year to prevent rusting. Cuplock scaffolding. Its standards and ledgers are interconnected by proprietary cuplock couplers. The main components of cuplock scaffolding consist of standards, adjustable head jacks, transoms, diagonal braces, and base plates. Standards and adjustable head jacks come in two sizes. They have lower cups welded at 600 mm intervals, each connecting up to 4 ledgers. Ledgers can be arranged orthogonally or at variable angles, enabling various scaffold configurations. When extending standards, The joints should be staggered at the uppermost lift, then leveled using 2 adjustable head jacks. Cuplock scaffolding is especially suitable for constructing fan-shaped surfaces and for dual-purpose use in high-rise building construction and decoration. External scaffolding can also serve as formwork support, particularly for elevated roadway deck formwork. Frame scaffolding, also known as multifunctional frame scaffolding, is currently one of the most widely used scaffolding in the world as scaffolding and various structural supports for high-rise construction. It delivers safety, cost efficiency, and high assembly and dismantling efficiency. Now, let's take a closer look at the structure and main components of steel fabricated frame scaffolding. A basic unit consists of portal frames, cross braces, and transoms or scaffold planks. Connect the basic units to form the whole scaffolding. The working height of steel fabricated frame scaffolding is generally limited to within 45 meters. The main components of steel fabricated frame scaffolding are shown in the figure. The standard erection sequence for steel frame scaffolding is as follows. Lay plastic mats or electric boards, pull wires, and place bases. Start erecting the frames from one end, and immediately install the cross braces. Add transoms or scaffold planks and ladders. Where needed, install the longitudinal ledgers. Add wall ties to secure the scaffold to the building. Repeat these steps layer by layer upward. Then install long cross braces to enhance overall rigidity. Add top guardrails. When dismantling frame scaffolding, should work from the top down. The dismantling order of components is opposite to the installation order. Never throw dismantled parts directly from height. Sort and bundle dismantled components by types. Then use vertical hoisting equipment to lower them to the ground for centralized storage. Internal scaffolding is set up inside buildings. After finishing masonry on one floor, move the scaffolding up to the next level for continued brickwork. It can also serve exterior walls and interior decoration construction. Aluminum scaffolding, often relocated during construction and frequently dismantled during construction, needs to be lightweight, adaptable, and quick to assemble or dismantle. Its structural forms include folding frames, post-shoring types, and trestle systems. We also need to pay special attention to scaffolding safety measures. Safe use of scaffolding is an important issue in construction. Therefore, conduct safety training, implement protective measures, and follow safety technical regulations for scaffold erection, use, and dismantling. Now, let's summarize this lesson. First, we understood the basic concepts and setup requirements for scaffolding. Then, we learned about the classification of scaffolding. Next, we introduced several common types of scaffolding. Finally, we emphasized the importance of safety measures. To reinforce these knowledge, you can conduct virtual simulation training through construction simulation software. Hope everyone embrace the craftsman spirit and develop solid professional skills.